so.
Russell again. Soft lay for D'Angelo Russell.
There have been a lot, and I mean a lot of questions for the Los Angeles Lakers front office this season, but the one that's been really trending as of late is this. Why did they trade D'Angelo Russell? With D'Lo having his breakout season, averaging roughly 21.7 assists and 4 rebounds on good shooting splits on only 30 minutes a game, as he leads the Brooklyn Nets to a playoff berth after years of being the perennial laughingstock of the league, the Lakers front office of Rob Pelinka and Magic Johnson have been really under fire lately for giving up D'Lo too soon. And now he's making them regret the decision big time. Or are they regretting the decision? You see, a big problem in the recent debates about the Lakers and how they've managed the team to what it is now is how much revisionist history is going around in order to really over-exaggerate the situation and make it seem like the Lakers were dumbasses leading to this point. Because I swear to God, every single one of y'all were praising the Lakers front office for their moves, including this one.
Magic is doing what he can do, and it's impressive. So far, Magic is an impressive executive. You don't know how he's going to do in this role, but he's impressive so far. All of a sudden, you start hearing buzz about LeBron James might want to go to the Lakers, Paul George. Everyone's interested in the Lakers all this.
But now, because the Lakers are about to miss the playoffs, once again, here comes the finger pointing. If you guys remember, there were two main reasons as to why the Lakers traded D'Lo. One of them is because they wanted Lonzo to be the leader of the Lakers moving forward, and didn't really see that leadership in D'Lo, as his work ethic was always in question, as well as his maturity, especially after the whole snitching situation that went on with him and Nick Young. The other reason as to why they traded him is to free up some cap space in order to go after free agents in the 2018 offseason, as along with D'Lo, the Lakers also got rid of Timofey Mozgov's terrible contract.
Max Kellerman kept pointing out how Timothy Mozgov and Luol Deng, those contracts needed to get off the books. This would get one of those contracts off the books. That's an incredibly big thing for Magic Johnson and the Los Angeles Lakers to pull off. But you're also going to have the ability to get another max player, which forces you to think about LeBron James potentially in a Los Angeles Lakers uniform. That contract of Mozgov is a very, very big deal. And getting that off your books is huge. And I think that Magic Johnson deserves a lot of credit for that right now.
Remember that? Remember before we knew Lonzo was going to be one of the most inefficient players in history, when we were dead set on him being the next Jason Kidd, being one of the most hyped up prospects in college history, that trade seemed like a no-brainer for many people. You get to move forward with a great prospect in Lonzo Ball, free up some cap space by shipping D'Lo, fix the locker room chemistry, and especially after Kyle Kuzma blossomed into a great player, I mean, it seemed like a no-brainer. But here's the thing. It still is a no-brainer. And the Lakers management should not be this much under fire for trading D'Lo. For one, like I said, there were some valid questions about his work ethic at the time. And he really wasn't the leader that the Lakers were expecting him to be. People have to understand that a big part as to why D'Lo was breaking out in Brooklyn is largely due to newly found motivation to prove people wrong. Let me ask you this. Would D'Lo be the player that he is right now if he was still a Laker? If I were to bet, I would bet not, because that motivation wouldn't be in there. It might be a different type of motivation, but the motivation that made him break out is different. What moving to Brooklyn did for D'Lo was remove all the pressure that was on him and lowered his expectations to expectations that can be exceeded. Instead of Los Angeles, where he had the pressure of carrying the most storied franchise in league history, getting Kobe comparisons, and was expected to produce right away and have extremely high expectations. Another reason as to why this was a no-brainer was, like I said earlier, it allowed the Lakers to get rid of Timofey Mozgov's horrific 4-year, $64 million deal, which in turn allowed them to go after guys like LeBron in 2018, which turned out to actually work. And now they still have another free agent spot to spend in 2019 to add another free agent to the team possibly. My thing is, y'all can't be praising the Lakers for signing LeBron and saying the season was only lost due to injuries, and then in the same sentence blame the Lakers front office for trading players like D'Lo and letting go of Julius Randle in free agency, because there simply wouldn't be a LeBron on the Lakers if it weren't for these moves. All Magic Johnson did in trading D'Lo, if anything, was just correcting Mitch Kupchak's decision of giving Timofey Mozgov that contract. And that was one of, if not the only way, to get rid of that contract. Just because D'Lo was having a breakout season while the Lakers simultaneously become one of the most disappointing teams in the league does not necessarily mean that they made the wrong move. Now, can you blame the Lakers organization for being an extremely hard place to develop because of the storied history of the franchise and where it's located, being in the city of Los Angeles, especially in today's age, wanting everything right here, right now, as soon as possible because it's Laker Nation, baby? Yeah, I guess you can blame that. And could you also correlate those standards to Magic Johnson's dominance in the 80s, raising that standard to what it is right now? Sure. So yeah, go ahead and blame Magic Johnson for having a top 5 career in league history, because as far as the D'Lo trade goes, let's not revise it and purposely make Magic look like a dumbass, because 2 years later, even after D'Lo has broken out, it still makes sense to do that trade. Alright, but with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know what y'all think about the whole D'Lo trade. Did the Lakers make a mistake trading D'Lo? I believe they did not. It's just things didn't work out the way they planned. But that doesn't mean the trade itself was a bad trade whatsoever. Leave a like on the video if y'all liked the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. But with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And I'm out.